Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to May's giveaway. I'm just going to give it a minute or so. Fingers crossed we are rocking and rolling. Just a bit of my juice. So it looks like we're working. Fingers crossed. So I'll just give it a minute just to make sure everything's going well. If anyone could comment saying that they can see and hear me, that'd be brilliant. But I hope you all had a lovely bank holiday weekend. So it's that time of the year now where we're getting plenty of bites and getting spoiled. So I'll just give it a minute. What I can do actually, I can read out a little bit that I normally read out, because on Facebook I had someone sort of, basically like they copy your name and your picture and then send some of your followers messages. Like a following type thing. And you know what they're like. They're a pain in the backside. So I always read this bit out and I'll read it out again. But if you think you've won and you subscribe via the website, you will get an email from us, and it'll be from support@matchfocus.co.uk. But if you think you've won and you subscribe via YouTube, if you could email us at the same email address, so support@matchfocus.co.uk, and then basically we can get everything sent out. But it looks like it's working. So I think we can make a start. Fingers crossed. So before I go through our May winners, what I want to quickly mention is the live. Normally we do the live and the giveaway on the same day, but we've been sort of slightly ahead as such with the giveaway compared to the live. It's just sort of manic time of the year at the moment. So just sorting out a day where we can both grab sort of me and Andy. So we're going to be doing that on the 10th of June. And the subject for this month's live as such, before we go through and answer questions and stuff, is talking about how to take the next step in your fishing. So I've had a few sort of personal messages regarding one, a club folded, and I think it was two lads from that same club saying, how do I go about, going and fishing sort of open match level, feel a bit nervous, a bit unsure. And also one about their first festival. So again, what do I need to take? I'm feeling a bit nervous. It's a venue that, I've only been to a couple of times. So that's what we're going to talk about, sort of getting over, your nerves and your next step. And at the end of the day, the biggest thing you've got to remember is we're all human. And we all just love fishing. And as long as you remember that bit, you're never going to go a million miles wrong. But I know how daunting it can be. Even, for me, when you could argue that I do it for a living, whenever I go to a new venue that I've never been to before, I still get nerves and butterflies. Like, I hope all the lads and, boys and girls there are going to be all right. And you're always a bit worried about, do I need to take this? Do I need to take that? And when you get there, every single time is the same. Everyone's dead lovely. The fishing's normally brilliant. And you think, I don't know why I was so worried. But that's going to be the subject, because I know, it's just purely because of the messages that I've had. That's in the forefront of my mind. And it's definitely something that I think if you can get over, you can experience the best of fishing. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So again, if anyone's got any questions regarding that or anything similar than that, you can send them over straight away, or you can ask them live when we're actually doing it. But I thought I'd mention that, and obviously the date when we're going to be doing it. So that's to do with our live. We've had a couple of comments. So one from Julie, Joe's mum. Good to go. Hope you and John are keeping well. We're in the lovely Weymouth at the moment. Not too long before me and Joe are down there to see you on our holiday. This one's from our main man, Sam, #spray and pray. You know it, Sam. You know it. Spray and pray is the only way. It didn't work for me the weekend. I thought it was going to work on on club. And then this one's from Luke. Only been match fishing 2 years, but festivals are the most fun I've had so far. Brilliant. That's the biggest thing. It's like when you going out, Luke, and you go into the different venues and stuff, especially where you haven't been, it's so exciting. And I think a lot of the time, especially when you go into new places, a lot of the time you can see things that work there that you'd never really see in your own little circle when you're fishing sort of, I'm going to say, a limited number of venues or your local venues. And you go away and think, oh, I bet that'd work local. And you go, you know, you can come back, take it local and have it to yourself for a little bit. And again, you get to meet so many different people. And so I know can be little bit daunting to start with, but the rewards are definitely there. So I'm really pleased that you found the same, Luke, and thanks for commenting that. I really appreciate that. So this one's from Paul. Keep up with the great videos. Thanks, Paul. Hope you're keeping well. And then our next one is from Stu. Afternoon, Paul. Afternoon, Stu. Hope you're keeping well. So what we're going to do is, so I've read that a little bit, and then we're going to go through our May winners, and then I'll read those little bits again at the end. So this month, each of our winners, so our 10 winners, are going to win the following. So the first one being a kilo of pole mix, the Ever Faithful pole mix. I've still got it in the old bags, but now I'm sure a lot of you would have seen they're actually in new bags. So this is, to be honest, I need to be prepared. So I make sure I've got all my bits and pieces at home that I never use, and this is just basically that I keep for my giveaway. So I need to get some new bags ready. But a kilo of pole mix. Then the next one is going to be sort of one of my favourite mixes, to be honest, if I can show you, just avoiding it out of the light. My little camera light is Coarse Carp. Absolutely love this mix from Method Feeder, Carp in the Edge. It's just a brilliant mix, brilliant all-round mix. And then moving further along, the new ground bait that we developed last year. So this is Prima Trax Fine. So for all those that, you know, love a bit of paste, Mr. Collett, you're one of them. He loves a bit of paste. A kilo of fine Prima Trax. And then for those that love the Edge, and to be fair, you can use, you know, all of these mixes for paste, especially like Coarse Carp. I know a lot of the boys that fished Willingshurst, that was one of their favourite paste mixes. But for, again, the Edge and a Method, a kilo of Prima Trax course. To be honest, you've all got your own favourites, and I would say Coarse Carp's definitely my favourite. And then when I feel like they want to eat a bit, I just move straight onto the coarse Prima Trax. And then lastly, again, make sure that you're going to a venue where you can use them. But these pellets are so good. They just soak up so nice. And that is a kilo of Prima Trax 2.5mm pellets. So each of our winners this month will win the following. So I'm going to read them out. So good luck. So our first winner is Will Rimmer. Congratulations, Will. Our second winner is Mike Davis. Congratulations, Mike. Our third winner is Steve Burgess. Congratulations, Steve. Our fourth winner is Mark Wright. Congratulations, Mark. Our fifth winner is David Catchside. Congratulations, David. Our sixth winner is Stan Baldwin. Congratulations, Stan. Our seventh winner is Glenn Briggs. Congratulations, Glenn. Our eighth winner is Graham Fox. Congratulations, Graham. Our ninth winner is Dale Shepherd. Congratulations, Dale. And our 10th winner is Steve Paul. Congratulations, Steve. So you might have just heard the door knock. It's probably Amazon. Hopefully one of the girls will go and grab it. I'm sure I heard the door. So Joe, if you're watching. Yeah, Joe's down. Save the day. So yeah, each of our 10 winners will win the following. So if you didn't hear the bit at the start, if you subscribe via the website, you will get an email from us, and it'll be from support@matchfocus.co.uk. But if you subscribe via YouTube, please email us at the same address, so support@matchfocus.co.uk. Just touching on this, we're never going to ask you for any money. If you feel like, I'm not too sure about this, just send me a message either on Paul Holland Angling or Match Focus. I don't ever want any of our boys or girls to fall foul of these not very nice people out there. And then the last bit, and then we can go through if we've got any more questions. Our live with Andy is going to be on the 10th of June at 6 p.m. And we're going to be talking about how to take sort of your next step, whatever that be, in your fishing. So, you know, if you're fishing club matches and you want to go and fish opens, fishing a lot open, you want to jump onto a festival, maybe a qualifier, just getting over sort of any of your nerves and worries, because we were all there at one point, no matter who it is that goes fishing, when they went from their first sort of club match to an open match, you know, or a senior. Say if you was a junior level and then you went into the seniors, your first step into the unknown is always nervous, no matter who you are. So anyone that you look and think, you know, some of them won like Fishermania's match this is, won World Championships. Every single one of us were in this position at one point. So that's what we're going to be talking through on our live later on. Well, it's in a couple of weeks' time. So massive congratulations to all of our winners. If you didn't win, fingers crossed for you for next month. And then what I'll do, I'm just going to double check where we're at with our questions, and then I can let you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon. So this one is from Gary. Afternoon, Paul. Afternoon, Gary. Hope you're keeping well. Nice to see you at Tunnel a little bit. And then this one's from Stephen. Morning, I'm guessing afternoon. Hope everyone is well. Yes, brilliant. Here's Steve. Hope you're keeping well. And then our last one is from Ian Chapman. Evening, Paul. Evening, Ian. Hope you are keeping well. So, yeah, that is our... we've got one more. This one's from Roger. Afternoon, Paul. Thank you for the information when I was at Tunnel. You are more than welcome, Roger, and well done on your festival orchard. See, you caught a few there. So that is our May giveaway done. Hope you all have a lovely month. I say it's busy for me now coming up. I'm guessing it's busy for all of us. I'm actually going to Puddle Dock on Friday and Saturday for a 2-day festival for Fish Hub. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I've only been there a couple of times before, and I had one day where I didn't do so well. Next day I drew a lot better and could get into shallow water and had a mega day. So I'm really, really looking forward to going there. Again, almost touching on what we was talking about before, what we're going to be talking about, on our live with Andy. When you go into those new venues and it's all a bit, so I'm really sort of excited, you know, going through all my bits and bobs. If I got that, do I think I might need that? So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that one. But until next month, hope you all catch plenty and you all keep well, and I will see you on the bench soon. Cheers for watching.